The reason I do this activity is I used to go in front of groups and say, okay, these are body language things that are perceived as aggressive, and these are perceived as passive. And invariably someone would want to argue with you. So if you said hands on hips is perceived as aggressive, somebody would say, well, I have my hands on my hips all the time, and it's just where they're comfortable. This is just how I stand. And if people take offense, it's not like I mean anything by it.
Thank you for that demonstration.
So, yeah. Perfect. So in the beginning I would discuss it with them, and then after a while I learned to just kind of nod and move on from it. And in moving on from it, I would spend the next minute or two teaching like this. So I just teach like this for a few minutes. Same voice as before, same smile as before, same eyes, I hope. But I would just teach like this for a few minutes. Now, can you imagine if I'd come in here and taught like this? Would you have a certain perception? Yes? What would it be? Wonder Woman? I don't think so. Well, what would it feel like? Arrogance? Self-righteous? No, they walk a little differently. Yeah, so the point is it doesn't matter how you intended it. What matters is how it's perceived, because this is not something people perceive consciously. People aren't going to look at your body language and go, let's see. She was about 2 feet away. She was kind of leaning forward. Her eyes were here. Her hands were this way. I thought I saw her do this. Her head was kind of tilted. I don't think she had her coffee. And her nose did this. Most people are not going to interpret in that way. It just is an immediate perception of what they felt, heard you to be saying.